puffing up while facing off. When the two boxes got between their faces, it made the room very hot. Not long after that, Canelo swore at Crawford and hit him hard. Someone may have said something earlier in the press conference that made people respond this way. First, let's take a closer look at the controversial things that happened at the news conference.
I'm hunting him. That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take it come September 13th. You know, all the greats do things that people think that's impossible. You know, so within myself, I have the confidence, the skills. I got all the tools to beat Canelo. So why not?
Before anything else, Crawford answered Canelo's jokes about making him run all night with confidence and charm. There was no way he was going to change his mind about his strong opposition to the idea. He made things more tense by saying that Canelo had a big head and joked that he would turn it over. Crawford said that fight night would be the real test of a fighter's ability to handle stress in the ring. He said, "The world will see who stands tall and who tries to escape."
Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
Furthermore, Crawford said in the news conference that he respects his opponents when they're not in the ring. But as soon as he walks in, he only thinks about beating his opponent. This warning was meant for Canelo. He made it clear that he thinks in terms of control and commitment. Crawford also said that he wanted to change the course of sports history. It was his clear goal to become the first person in history to win the title 3 times without a challenge.
I respect Canelo, just like I respect every one of my other opponents before Canelo. But once it gets close to that time, you know what I mean, it's time to go to work, you know? And when we go to work, I know what comes after.
Another thing that might have made Canelo react physically was Crawford's mockery of his fans. For laughs, Crawford and Canelo said that Canelo's fans would cry with their fighter during the fight during the news conference. He then said that this is when people would finally understand what the beast really was, because fighters often take a lot of pride in their fan base. These kinds of statements can be very hurtful. There's no doubt that a fighter's path and success rest on their fans, and being rude to them can quickly cause problems.
I want all the people in the stands that boo me, they gonna cry when they go home. They gonna cry. Thank you. Go ahead. Wow.
Let us look more closely at what really happened on stage after all of Crawford's moving parts. At a very tense moment, Canelo shoved Crawford hard and gave him some harsh instructions. On stage, there was almost a fight. Security guards and Dana White quickly stepped in to keep the two fights from getting out of hand. After the push, Crawford was clearly very angry and tried to grab Canelo back, but security quickly stepped in to stop a fight between the two champs. Canelo, on the other hand, didn't say anything during the press meeting and only answered at the end. He's been mad more than once. He freely attacked Crawford during the fight and was very clear about what he thought would happen in the ring. Canelo made it clear that he is ready for anything Crawford throws at him. He told him he would use everything he had to beat him, which showed that he was focused and determined.
What are you prepared to do against Terence Crawford? How do you think he's going to fight you?
Everything. I don't know. I don't know what fight he's gonna make, but you know, I'm gonna prepare myself for every style he brings. I hope he brings a good style to make a good fight for the people. That's what I want. If not, I'm gonna do my best to win in every.
During the press meeting, Canelo said that the night would be unforgettable and told fans not to miss it. He is getting ready to score one of the biggest wins for Mexico and himself. He also said nice things about Crawford's skill and stressed how important the next fight was. He agreed with the other guy that his opponent is a great wrestler with amazing skills. However, Canelo said he was a better boxer all around and had full faith in his own skills.
And where would Terence Crawford fall within your resume? How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great. You know, it's gonna be one of my best victories in my career. Obviously, he's a great fighter. He's a legend. But you know, it's gonna be good for my books. He's gonna be one of the greatest fighters ever, for sure. And that night is very special. All around this fight is special, and I think they don't wanna miss this fight.
In the future, both participants went on the Piers Morgan Uncensored podcast and answered tough questions. They also talked about their plans and the most important things they learned from the upcoming match. During the talk, Crawford was asked if he thought Canelo was a better boxer than him. In a strong disagreement, he said, Canelo still needs to prove that in the ring. Crawford says that he can't think of anyone better without putting him under real pressure.
What do you think he's better at than you?
I don't know.
In terms of skill?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You've watched all his fights.
I don't know. I cannot say that another man is better than me in anything.
Because it's weak to do that.
No, because he ain't proven it yet. I can't say if his jab is better than mine because I haven't been in the ring with him. I can't say if a person's right hand is better than mine because everything that I do, I feel I do it great.
But in response to Crawford's words, Canelo made it clear that many boxers have the wrong idea about him before they fight and then find out they were wrong. He said that the same thing would happen to Crawford. Canelo didn't seem to care about Crawford's arrogance, even though he agreed that it makes the fight more exciting. He said that Crawford will lose faith when the real test comes around. Canelo says that he plans to completely dominate Crawford and that fight night will be very hard for him.
To hear him talk like that, does that concern you?
No,
he has no fear?
No, I like that because that's when you realize it's gonna be a good fight. I like that. I like to hear that because it's when you realize it's gonna be a great fight, and I love it. Fighters judge me behind or out of the ring, but when they into the ring with me, they find out it's different. So
what is different?
Because I have a lot of talent, a lot of things, a lot of things they don't know till they in the ring.
The latest thoughts and predictions of experts about this huge fight are now up for discussion. Before the big fight, Bill Haney recently said that he would always back Crawford. He boldly said that Crawford would beat Canelo by knockout and praised him as a great boxer. Haney also told followers to pick a side and not support both of the combatants. He told them to be firm.
For everybody that was straddling the fence, straddling got your pants split at the seams. You got to pick a side. I'm going with Crawford. I'm here to support Crawford. He just signed up to do what everybody thought that he wasn't trying to be, a generational talent. Another fighter on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. Yeah, so don't split your pants. Pick.
Derek James also made a statement about the upcoming fight. He said that Crawford has a good chance of winning if he puts his best foot forward. He said that Crawford had a great defense, great ring smarts, and amazing fighting skills. He also said that Canelo was stronger and had more experience, which helped him win. James believes that the person who pulls off their plan the best on fight night will win.
I know that fighting, I think that the person who wins the fight is the one who can implement their strategy the best. If Crawford stands in front of Canelo, then it may be a different type of fight. But if he boxes him like he should, I would think that use all of his attributes, it'll be a different fight. So I think that whoever can implement what they do best will be the one to potentially win the fight. And I think that, I'm not going to say I'm true, but I think Crawford should be able to do what he needs to do.
Like Derek James, Bomack said that Crawford could make the most of every moment in the ring and that he had a lot of faith in his skills. He showed that he had full faith that Crawford would win when it mattered the most. He knew how very skilled Canelo was, but he still thought Crawford was the better boxer.
Styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skill.
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you. He'll get the job done. You know, because you know, boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo, not taking nothing away from him, but just a little bit better.
Even though they have been fighting and arguing violently, both fighters are locked up in the training camps as we get closer to their tough battle preparation. Terence Crawford is putting in more work and attention than anyone else in this fight. His training camp is based on correctness, self-control, and a total commitment to his work. In every move, he works on timing, response, and accuracy. He goes as fast as he can and doesn't seem to be slowing down. Every day, his strength is trying, and each time, he gets stronger. Every day at camp, new skills like strength, mental toughness, and smart thinking are added. Without forgetting anything, he's making sure that every part of his body is in great shape. Power is only one part of the training. Control, balance, and rhythm are also important. He is getting better at hitting, faster, and stronger. Crawford is also aware that he needs to be at the top of his game to beat Canelo without losing. The fire in his eyes shows that he is taking this task very seriously. All of the things he is doing now are meant to show who the real ring leader is. Canelo Alvarez, on the other hand, is training for this fight with the mind and discipline of a veteran soldier. He is putting his body through a lot of hard workouts to get it ready for battle. Every part of his physical ability is closely watched, from his timing to his footwork. He is pushing himself over and over again, sharpening all of his weapons. With hard work and practice, you can get stronger. His team has changed his practice to get the most out of him, so each day he gets stronger and more accurate. He's also set on being strong, tough, and powerful on fight night. His movements have a confident flow, and the way he organizes his routine shows that he is determined. He knows what his body needs to do to prepare for this battle, so he does it. And also more energy. After every workout, you're hungry and ready to win. Canelo knows what's at stake and is ready to perform even if he has to. Not only is he getting stronger, he also wants to say something.
Rápido, 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 rápido. Eso es agua. Van 10 segundos. Venga, 15, 5 más. Venga, vamos. Vamos, vamos, cruzado. Tiempo. Bien. Saca el pecho. Eso, Saúl, ya.
Let's bring up to date the most important predictions that the top experts made in the past. During an interview, Stephen A. Smith gave his prediction, saying that Crawford would most likely win because he was smarter and more convincing. He thinks that Crawford's style will help him win this important fight. He did say, though, that if Crawford can't hit Canelo, the fight could quickly go to Canelo. In that case, the famous Mexican person might win by a large amount.
To me, can Crawford hurt him? I would pick Crawford to win if he can box and stay away. I don't believe he can hurt Canelo. If Canelo catches him, it could be trouble. But I would still say it would be a very interesting fight. I just believe that Crawford hasn't been in the ring with anybody this powerful. And I'm wondering whether he could stay away. Again, Crawford is the superior boxer. But if he can't hurt Canelo, you can't keep him off of him. And that's where the problem is.
Oscar de la Hoya, on the other hand, thinks that Canelo's size might give him a small edge in the fight. At the same time, he said it was tough to pick a winner because both fighters were so skilled and sure of themselves. The fight could go either way because all the top competitors are giving it their all.
It's a tough one because we can all see it. Canelo's declining. We can see it because Father Time just catches up to you. That's just the name of the game, the nature of the beast, right? Crawford, I mean, he's the same age as well, you know? Different types of lifestyles, different styles. You know, Canelo's getting into some wars now, which kind of like chips away at the block, you know? Do I favor him over Canelo? I don't know. I think it's a 50-50 fight at this point, given where they're at their careers.
But if you had to give somebody 1%.
Last one here.
1%, I would go with.
Jin Gray also says it's hard to pick a winner because both teams are so good. He told both athletes how great they were in the ring. The same as De La Hoya, he did give Canelo a small edge, though, because he knew how strong, accurate, and heavy Canelo was. He did say one thing that is for sure, though. It looks like there is a huge fight.
You know, it's so hard to tell, but the bigger man, I mean, I don't want to get hit by Canelo ever. And when you weigh so much less,
I mean, again, I don't know what Terrence will come into the ring, but you know, he's coming up in weight significantly, and you know, that seems to me would favor Canelo. By the other token, you know, Terrence Crawford's been amazing with everything that he's done. So I can't pick a winner. If I did that, I'd just run into the casino right.
Who do you think will win this huge fight in the end? Canelo has stepped up many times in the past. Will he do it again, or will Crawford use the hot moment as motivation to get back at Canelo with a win? Many fans around the world have already chosen their sides in what is sure to be an epic fight. Share your predictions and reasons for them in the comments. We'd like to talk to you. Don't forget to like and follow for the latest news.